You're on.
We're on. Good morning, everybody. My name is Deputy Chief Vogel, and today is the second half of my speech for Comm 101. As you guys know, I'm in pursuit of my bachelor's degree. I got to take public speaking as part of the class. I've been avoiding this class for like 2 years because public speaking kind of is not my forte. But, so today's speech is an informative speech, which means that I get to pick any speech I want. And as I read the book, they say you should talk about something that you're interested in so you can speak at it more fluently. But you know, I beg to differ. I say pick something that your class is interested in so you can gain their attention, and then you can study up or brush up on it on yourself. So today I picked a speech on the Bermuda Triangle. Thought it was kind of interesting. Going to throw some facts, some fiction, and some basic ideas on why people think ships and airplanes are disappearing in the Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda Triangle, where is it? So if we do a line from Miami, Florida, all the way to Bermuda, and another line from Miami, Florida, all the way to Puerto Rico, draw a line to connect the two, there's the Bermuda Triangle. Anybody not hear of the Bermuda Triangle? Everybody has. Good. Alrighty. So moving right along. Now we got the location of Bermuda Triangle. Some of the myths behind it. Discovery Channel launched a TV show on the Bermuda Triangle, and I guess during the course of the year, and I've never seen this show. Has anybody ever seen it?
Yes.
No, I guess they had a show, Discovery Channel. You seen it?
Yeah, I've seen
Well,
those.
anything interesting in there?
Oh, they have, I mean, they go over just about everything, all the aircraft, the ships, everything that's gone down through there, you know what I mean?
So they cover all the ships and all the aircraft, everything that's done. Because I heard that during the course of the season, one reason they dropped the show, because they're without incident, which means nothing happened to them. You know, they had some eerie stuff. They go over to the wrecks. And believe it or not, as I've done more research, there's some wrecks that they found, they located in the Bermuda. And, you know, there's always myth behind the actual facts that go across it. Anyway, also, naval vessels explore the Bermuda Triangle up and down, back and forth, and most of the time without incident. In addition, Amelia Earhart, anybody hear Amelia Earhart went down into Bermuda? They say that's not true. You know, so they say that she was lost off of the coast of New York, or somebody seen her and they heard the plane buzzing, and they say that it's not true. But it's up to us to speculate and what we can believe or what we want. Have they found an aircraft in Bermuda? No, they haven't. All right, let's go over some facts though on the Bermuda. And I just picked a couple of them that I thought were interesting. And we're going to go with the first one, which is Flight 19. Anybody hear of Flight 19? Flight 19 was 5 Avenger aircraft.
Oh, yeah, the Navy.
You know about it?
Navy.
Go ahead and tell us something about it.
Oh no, it's 5 Avenger aircraft back in like right after World War II, right?
Right.
They go fly into the Bermuda Triangle, flying to from was it Florida to the Bahamas?
Yeah, I think it was in the Key West, Florida. There's a naval base by the Keys in Florida. So the 5 Avenger aircraft take off on a training mission, 120 miles out they were supposed to go. And so basically, as 1530, Captain Taylor calls the aircraft control tower of malfunction of the aircraft. That's all he said, that his instruments were malfunctioning. At 1545, Captain Taylor calls back to the aircraft control tower, and he sounds confused. Never heard from him again. So what they did, you know what they did after that? They sent out 2 aircraft on a search party. 2 was a Martin or Mariner aircraft. Anybody knows what those look like? It's like the seaplane. It's
the one with the skids on it?
Yeah, with the skids on it. So they can land on water as well. So 2 of them take off to search for the 5 missing Avenger aircraft. They have a rally point, which means after the search, they go out to search to Bermuda. They're supposed to meet back at a rally point. Only one shows. So I thought it was kind of interesting, and that's fact. So one's missing, the other aircraft never heard from whatsoever. USS Cyclops. This actual shipwreck here was the most loss of life recorded in Bermuda. 309 people aboard. And so it was a USS naval vessel. It set sail February 16th with 309 people on it. It refuels on March 4th, headed to Baltimore. Never heard from again. So that was kind of interesting, I thought. So in addition, for the USS Cyclops, the Navy sends one of the largest search parties out known to search the Bermuda for the vessel. Never located. And I think to this date, anybody ever heard if they ever found it?
I don't think so.
No. So
a lot of ocean,
people. And I heard it was a big cargo ship. A lot of sailors on there and never heard from again. The USS Scorpion, nuclear submarine. I thought this was kind of cool. Nuclear submarine with a bunch of spy stuff on it, secret intelligence, and nuclear warheads. Set sail in 1968. She calls her position on May 21st. She's 50 miles off the coast of Puerto Rico. Never heard from again. But I did some more research on the Scorpion, and they said that they did find it. I guess the vessel was cracked in half and the nose is pointing up. Do you hear anything about that?
No.
No, I guess they did find it somewhere in the Bermuda. They still don't know what happened to it. And we're going to go a little bit later about the methane. That's one of the explanations for the Scorpion.
You say Sean was on there?
So with that, like I said, some interesting facts on aircraft and ships that were lost. So some of the explanations that people come over the years, magnetic poles or magnetic fields in the Bermuda, which will set compasses and instruments off, which they say today doesn't affect the GPS because GPS runs by satellite. And they also say methane gas, pools of methane gas, and you knew a little bit about that. Go ahead and explain some of that.
Supposedly, there's large deposits underneath where the Bermuda Triangle is, down in the earth. And what it is they're thinking when the plates shift, basically it'll burp. And when it burps, it's letting off such an immense amount of gas that it displaces the water tension, and that's what will cause the ships to just lose buoyancy and sink. And that's why they're there on top of the water 1 minute and instantly gone.
Yeah, does everybody understand that? So we got a big burp of methane gas that comes from the floor of the ocean as the plates in the ocean shift, and that's what I think happened to the Scorpion because they said the nose was severed off of it. So a big burp of gas comes off. Now the ship, they float by displacing more water than they hold. Also, there's no water to displace. Instantly sink. Instantly sink. So that's one theory as well. They also go on the far-fetched side, anywhere from aliens, the pyramids down there. I mean, you read it and it's all there. And there's some people that are really deep in the Bermuda, and they go, from all the records and all the facts. And the fact is, a lot of ships sank in the Bermuda Triangle and with no explanation whatsoever, never heard from again. All I know, if I had a chance to go around it or through it, I'd probably pick going around it. And that concludes my period of instruction. Thanks for your time, guys.